What's up guys, David Land here bringing you a very special single car diecast review. I hardly ever do these, but this is a pretty special occasion. Of course you guys know this is Indianapolis 500 month, and the car you're looking at is the number 2 Verizon Chevrolet for Team Penske, Juan Pablo Montoya, of course, the 2015 Indianapolis 500 winner. And I've got a great story to tell about this diecast, how I got it, when I got it. So I figured I would do this diecast review as the final video in Indianapolis 500 month. If you did like this video, guys, please leave a like and be sure to subscribe. I do a lot of IndyCar stuff, and normally I do NASCAR Authentics. I've got a few of the second wave of cars, and once I do that, I will have a review of those. But this is all about the GreenLight IndyCar of Juan Montoya. I can't wait to unbox it and review it for you guys. It's a beautiful car and it's got a great story to tell. So without any further ado, let's cue the Indy 500 month 2015 intro for one last time, and then we'll unbox and review this car. So, here is the diecast of Juan Montoya, the Verizon Chevrolet. Great looking car. Let me tell you how I got this car. Alright, so at the Indy 500, I was there. We had just seen Juan win the race in dramatic fashion, dueling willpower to the finish along with Scott Dixon. Fantastic race and a fantastic winner and champion in Montoya. So, we get down, me and my family, we get down from the grandstands, and I'm like, I'm going to look for a Carlos Munoz, of course, because Carlos Munoz did so well in the 500, but he's got a cool diecast, and that was kind of number 1 on my list to find. I didn't find it. I know others did, but I couldn't find it, so I went to the gift shop, and I walked up to there, and guess what they had sitting out in front? Not Carlos Munoz, they had a bunch of Juan Montoya sitting out on the shelf. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty good choice there, guys, kind of making a joke. And I was like, do you have any Carlos Munoz? And they're like, no. I don't even think these ladies knew who Carlos Munoz was. But they did have Juan Montoya, so I was like, all right, I'll take a Juan Montoya. And so I jumped on the Montoya bandwagon and picked up a Montoya diecast. So this car I picked up immediately following the Indianapolis 500 that Juan Montoya won. Of course, this car is not on the correct aero kit and not the correct paint scheme that he won in. Hopefully, when they do, and I reached out to GreenLight to this, they didn't actually respond yet. Of course, I only reached out to them a couple hours before I filmed this review. I did ask if they're going to do the aero kit and the correct paint scheme in 1/64 scale for Juan's win, so it matches the rest of the cars that are in the background of this video, but you can't see just yet. Hopefully they do it. If they don't, it'd be very disappointing if they just repack this car and say it is the 500 winner, because of course it's not. It's the Dallara body kit, not the Chevrolet. Here is the trading card it comes with. Of course, all GreenLight Verizon IndyCar Series diecast come with these trading cards. Like I said before, unfortunately we don't get a driver picture. I kind of wish we did, but that's kind of nitpicking. Here is the back, and they will probably have to update this as he won the Indianapolis 500 twice now. You can pause the video and take a look at that. You can see they take a DW12 apart there. Let's take a look at the diecast from all the views. Fantastic Team Penske Verizon scheme. Hitachi Hawk Performance there. That's a little bit different from the Castro Neves and Power releases. Going up the wing here, you've got the number 2 Verizon Chevrolet logo. And of course the Verizon on the wing. Of course Chevrolet this year decided to go with a very thin rear wing and larger bumpers. And Honda actually did the exact opposite. They went with a larger wing and kind of smaller bumpers. There is Juan Pablo's last name, Montoya. Shelby Power. No, wait, this isn't an Elio Castroneves review. Interesting to note, it's got a red base and actually red suspension parts on the bottom there. Kind of interesting. Kind of looks real nice. From the back, the bumpers in good order. They've got beautiful little Firestone logo there, if it will focus on said Firestone logo. Focus. There you go. You can see the exhaust detail on the cars here. That's those little holes on each side of the cowling, the engine cowling. I didn't mention this in my other reviews, but they have changed the Firestone tires here. They now just say Firestone rather than Firehawk, and they've got the little red Firestone logo. Going down the side, pretty much the same on this side. Hitachi. I'm a big fan of this paint scheme. I actually picked up the Auto World 124 in the 124 scale, and I actually picked him to win last year, the Indy 500. I didn't think he could win this year from 15th or wherever he started. Unfortunately, Juan proved me wrong, and he won the race, but it was a fantastic race, and I was so glad to see it. So, let's show you a few other die-casts that I'm going to arrange in a pretty specific order, and I'll give some final thoughts on the die-cast. Alright, while they're not in the completely 100% accurate paint scheme or aero kits, you can recreate the finish to the 2015 Indianapolis 500. As you can see, this is the Juan Montoya, of course, that I just featured in the video, and this is the Willpower from Wave 1. He is the #1 Verizon car. Interestingly enough, the Verizon IndyCar Series Indianapolis 500 was 1-2'd by Verizon IndyCars. Nothing stinks there. However, GreenLight did make some pretty solid choices with the diecast they chose to release, because not only can you recreate the dramatic finish between these two, you have third place, Charlie Kimball, while not in the correct colors. It is Charlie Kimball, and it is his 2015 car, so there's your third place car. And your fourth place car, the Target Ganassi Chevrolet of Scott Dixon. He was also the pole sitter for the Indianapolis 500. So GreenLight made some good choices in terms of the releases this year. Of course, we've got the Schmidt car of James Hinchcliffe, which I do have, as well as the Ryan Hunter-Ray from this year. I still need to get the Munoz, the Andretti, and the two Foyt cars, and then I'll do a second wave review of the GreenLights, but that won't be officially a part of Indy 500 month. This is the last official video of Indianapolis 500 month, though there will be more Indy 500 and IndyCar content on the channel, as well as the NASCAR Authentics, and I'm thinking about picking up NASCAR 15 to do some gameplay videos. There's a little teaser there. But until then, guys, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video. It helps me out a lot, lets me know what you guys are liking, what you're not liking, and it also helps other people find the video and know they're watching quality content. So, until I see you next, until I post the next video, which will probably be Wave 2 of NASCAR Authentics, unless something else comes up, that will be what to look forward to on my channel, guys. And until the next time, we'll see ya.